So I wanted to tell a story about the last time I snuck out of my grandma's house. That was in the last video where I talked about uh, sneaking out with my friend through the window, and I met that guy. So, oh yeah, the next morning after that night that I met that guy, me and my friend snuck out. We didn't get caught or anything. During the day, my grandma she let us go hang out at the walk around the apartments. So we hung out with that guy and his friends and went to his house, and it was during the day, so everything was all good. We all got stoned, and the guy whose house it was, the guy that I like, I don't know, we all got kind of crazy. We all started after we got high, we all kind of started taking turns making out and getting weird and stuff. And after that day, my friend went home. She was talking to his friend, and I was talking to him. And I was 13 and he was 17. So I thought we were dating and stuff. But yeah, so I think it was only for like 2 weeks that it lasted, but the next weekends, or a couple weekends later, was when I snuck out into his house by myself for the first time at this person's house, this grandma's house, at that apartment. I snuck out and went to his house, and we got kind of freaky and stuff. Like, we didn't go all the way or anything, but yeah, I really liked him. Like, I was really into him, and it was like the first time I really got feelings for someone. Even though, I mean, I didn't really understand that much, but yeah, I was only 13 and he was 17. But anyways, so then it got to be about like 5 a.m, and I thought, just because last time I was sure, like I was sure that I wouldn't get caught, but sure enough, soon as oh yeah, the window was locked. I tried to climb back in the window and it was locked, so I had to knock on the door. My grandma was furious, man. But she was pretty nice about it. Like, she was like, I'm just gonna have to tell your mom, and we're gonna have to ground you for a couple weeks. Just don't ever do this again. And I told her about the boy, and she understood, and she was like, well, oh yeah, I've talked to him before. And I told her who he was, and she was like, yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Maybe you guys can hang out supervised or whatever. So, anyways, I was grounded for like 2 weeks, and then as soon as I got off grounding, I was like, can I go hang out with him? And she was like, yeah, go ahead. So I went to go, because I thought we were together and stuff, so we were texting the whole time I was grounded, and as soon as I got ungrounded, I went to go look for him. I went to his apartment building. As soon as I got around the corner, man, he was making out with another girl. Boy, he didn't see me, but I just immediately, my jaw dropped and I ran away. As soon as I got to my door, man, I dropped on the ground, bawling, crying. I was so hurt. But yep, I learned my lesson from then on, not to get too attached over something so small. It wasn't, but anyways, yeah. My grandma was super supportive, she gave me a hug and we talked it out, and I kind of just stopped talking to him after that. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't really say much to him about it. I think this was like 2 weeks before I moved to Iowa. So the last time I saw him, I saw him a few years later. We hung out a few years later one time when I came back from Iowa, but before I moved to Iowa. He came over and gave me a hug, and I pretty much moved on. But yeah,